We only have this little French press to deal with here. It only makes like 2 small coffees, so we've made extra strong like espresso and then just added hot water to it. Worked out pretty good.
Ooh, it's nice out.
Not bad at all, eh?
Nice when you're not running for the outhouse.
All right, well, this is morning of day 3 out here, and not too cold out this morning, maybe like, I don't know, -5 or something like that. Overcast, no wind, so can't complain about that. Just finished up breakfast, oatmeal, coffee, and really enjoyed the first night in the Arctic oven with the cots with my inflatable ground pad and my warm sleeping bag. We kept the stove, the propane stove in there all night on low, so it didn't get too cold. And we actually have a carbon monoxide detector as well, even though the tent is breathable, and there's a chimney which creates essentially a back eddy so that the propane flame is fed from air from outside of the tent. But just in case, we also bring a carbon monoxide detector that goes off if carbon monoxide levels get high. So anyways, yeah, so after breakfast today is fishing, baby. The bite in this spot is good in the morning, so we're hoping to hit that morning bite window, hopefully get into a couple more fish. Then we're gonna go check our Burbot lines and set up an ice hut, a second ice shelter. That's the beauty about having these large sleds, Yukon expedition sleds. You can just bring so much more. So we have the tent, and then we have 2 ice fishing huts. And let me tell you, man, when the winds pick up and when it's cold out here, they're real nice to have. So yeah, we might set that up a little later on to see if we can get to a spot that actually has fish in the late evening and early night. Anyways, yeah, looking forward to getting a line down the hole. We're just having a blast out here. Well, we are back at it here in the ice fishing hut. No action yet, so you know, you never know. Sometimes they're moving around, sometimes they're feeding, sometimes they're not, but my guess is that we're going to get into something in a little bit. Yeah, this sonar that we have here is pretty awesome. It really makes things exciting. You can really just see your own lure going up and down. You can see when fish are coming in, and so you know when to kind of get dialed in and make sure that you're jigging properly. And it's just a lot more fun because you can see what kind of action you're getting down there. Definitely a common thing that almost all like serious ice fishermen are using some type of fish. Oh, it's coming right for you.
Here it comes, yeah, coming your way.
Yeah, I just charged that UV light and dropped it down, and that triggered him.
What did he do? He took off?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down again.
Give those barbs a good pinch down. Lee has hooked into one.
Oh, he's running.
Did you reel up or what?
Yeah, yeah. I think you lost him, Lee.
No, he's still on there.
What's that one? Here goes one after mine. This might be total chaos if this happens. Uh-oh.
Look at this thing.
Jesus, Lee's got something here, boys.
Here's a big one coming in.
Ryan's about to get one too. Oh,
just missed it. Come on, baby.
All right, keep reeling.
Don't get that.
Okay, you reeling? Do you feel it?
Yeah, I can still feel him.
Oh, there he is. He's a good size. He is a fucking good size, bud.
Oh yeah. Woo-hoo.
You got it?
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Happiness.
Let's see here. I got a camera here.
Okay, there's Lee's fish. I gotta give it to him. Stop taking all this. Here you go, buddy. Oh yeah. Whale watching tour out here, boys. See you later, buddy. So we just had not much action, so I threw on this big Williams whitefish, flashy ass spoon, and started jigging, and maybe that attracted some fish, but they decided to hit the tube jigs on either side of me. So Lee had one on, the fish got tangled on mine, then Ryan had a fish on and it swam over and tangled on Lee's and mine, and Lee landed the fish, and then we just have a gong show, a freaking tangled line all over the place. So we're dealing with that now, which is a pain in the ass because it's right when the bite picked up, and there's fish down there right now, and we're sitting here bungling with untangling, but that's how she goes sometimes.
What I think you need to do is tie a tube jig underneath this.
On the bottom.
A big 2-ounce tube jig.
Good idea.
Like with like a 3-foot lead. And that'll keep it down vertical. Because this travels too far out. Like,
Right. Well, once I got it down there, it wasn't really an issue. It was his fish. Just swam across. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm going to do that too. Whoa, look at that. Looks like Moby's dick. So I think that jigging with this big William spoon potentially helped bring in some fish because it's really flashy.
here comes that fish, Lee.
Yeah.
But the
I see
problem
it
was
there.
that it was just fouling up everyone's lines when it falls down because it travels too much. So I'm thinking by tying this on the bottom that maybe that'll keep it under control a little better. Okay, here we go. We just put my line down. That was a long debacle of untangling and retying. I don't know if this is the best thing to do now, but we're gonna give it a go. I'm using a gigantic tube jig. Maybe I should have tied on that glow in the dark one. I don't know, but only time will
Whoa,
tell. You caught it with your foot?
Tripped away on the line.
Yeah, I'm hoping I get a good flutter on the initial fall, and then before it starts going way the f over here traveling, the tube jig pulls it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that, you know, like that I clipped all the barbs off that just because there's so many goddamn hooks, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We got one. We're hooked up
Oh,
here.
look at that other one. Those other two go on. Here it goes.
Action
Here it
Jackson,
goes.
baby.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Ryan's got him. Ryan's got, I got the hook set.
Shit.
How is it? Is it a good one?
Nope. It's a medium one. You just dive on it. Lee, you can drop a line down. I'm not very
He's
deep now.
almost there.
All right, you need help?
Oh, no, I lost him.
Oh.
Let's get him again. Let's get him again. These fish are getting hungry. Look at them. There's two of them there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He's got one.
Reel in, yeah, reel in.
Doesn't
Get it
look
high. He's going to tangle your line. Quick. Okay, now we can drop down, Jim.
I lost him again.
Oh.
God, we're not doing a good job setting hooks today, boys. Watch these fish dive bomb as they're going down. Here they go again. That was incredible how
Where'd they go?
aggressive they are. There's one right under me. Do you want to put on another chartreuse jig like Lee has?
Huh, maybe, but I mean that fucking fish.
Just fish there, guys. Fish. No, I'm using a white one.
That's lunch. That's a compadre burrito right there. Well, unfortunately, a little slower today than yesterday, which was just like a slamboree with giant trout. But we did manage to get a nice one and some action too. And it's moving into the afternoon now, so we're gonna reel up and go check our burbot lines after eating a nice lunch of burritos. So yeah.
You know, we can check out some deeper spots.
Yeah.
And after I check with the Panoptics, one person could just drop a line down, you know, give her 50 jigs.
Yeah.
And then carry on. If we get a fish, great. We'll spend some more time around there.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of hole hunt for a new spot.
Okay, cool. And then that's where you think you want to set up in the evening?
Potentially.
Potentially, okay. It's getting geared up here to head out for the day. Bite slowed down here, so we might try a couple different spots, and we're definitely going to check those burbot lines. Not a fish.
This is an unsuccessful burbot line, so if I don't get a fish on the first night, I just relocate to another place, or if we get a line with fish on it, then we'll start to poke holes around that. So we're just searching for where the fish are right now. Okay. It's our first time at this lake, so we don't really know.
All right, going to the next burbot hole.
This is gonna be your lucky hole, or what?
This is it, yeah.
No tug back.
No tug back.
That's where they're spawning, is in the sand.
Right.
So there'll be like balls of them, like thousands of them in one spot.
Right. I mean, just hammer time, but you got to find the spot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got one?
Yeah.
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 Yes, bye.
Oh, it's a good one.
Hey, just let him run a little bit. Oh, it's a
That's
good
a pike.
Oh, darn. Okay, you gotta let him go. Let's see. Woo. Holy shit, it's a big pike. That's not a good spot for a set line.
For a burbot line?
Yeah.
Big old pike. That guy's got to go home though. See you later, buddy.
I'm out of here.
Not what we were going for, but it's better than nothing else, I guess, you know? All right, this is our last line. No such luck.
Burbot have proven to be elusive.
Indeed they have. Well, yeah, the burbot seem to have, I don't know, evaded us today. So we're gonna try some new spots and maybe better luck next time. So we're gonna try new spots. No luck with the first spots. We're gonna go fire in as many holes as we can and you know, try to get back and find a new spot to fish before the evening bite. But yeah, we got a bit more work to do. Same thing as yesterday, putting in a hole, checking the depth, baiting it, piling it up, putting a flag with our name, phone number, and license number on it for a set line, traveling about 100 meters, doing it all over again. Well, we cruised around, we tried a few places looking under the ice with the sonar and didn't really commit to any spot until we found somewhere where we saw fish. Well, we just got to a place that looks pretty good. There's actually a remote cabin here, wilderness cabin in the bush over there, but a little tributary, a little point, beautiful day, mountains in the background, deep powder here. I was practicing big turns, leaning and all that. That was a lot of fun. We kind of stopped trying to set burbot lines, and essentially now we're just looking for a place to fish for lake trout. And so we're trying different areas. We got the sonar down there checking the depth, and what you can see is happening now is Lee's got a line in, because you know, the more you have your line in the water, the more fish you catch. And he's actually spinning the handle around that points the scanner, we'll call it, in the direction it needs to go. So basically they're just looking for fish, they're looking for structure, we're looking for depth, and if we like something, if we see fish down there, if we catch a fish, we stick around and try a little bit more. If not, we move on. But it can take a little bit of time to get to understand a lake, and this lake's proving to be a little different than a few we've fished before. Well, we're thinking, after exploring the lake, this lake's huge though, eh? Good sized lake. Anyways, we're thinking of, after exploring the lake, looking for structure, you know, using the sonar to check different spots and that. We tried here for a bit and no luck, and we're just thinking, well, you know what, there isn't really any major structure in this lake, and we think the spot we have is pretty money. So when they slowed down and stopped biting in the afternoon, that might have just been the case all over the lake. So we're basically thinking that doing a little recon, we should head back, but that's just how it goes. And without doing this, we wouldn't have had an idea of exactly what this lake was all about, what it looked like under the ice. And I caught a pretty nice pike, so no complaints. But anyways, yeah, interesting little recon mission, but we're gonna rip back to camp and see if we can't fish around that area, maybe poke a few more holes in around the shelter and kind of try the area a little bit more. So we'll see how it goes.
some firewood. Got ribs to cook up tonight.
Bit of snow. Once we get that fire going, we'll be like, gosh, should have cut more wood.
Yeah, if we're enjoying ourselves.
Two logs. That's right. You tough guy, you.
Got one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Hit on the way down.
You're hungry.
As soon as I dropped my rod in.
Oh, here comes. Oh ho!
Keeper.
That's the keeper, yeah.
Probably the second smallest fish we've caught this entire time, eh?
Yep.
And that's a pretty good fish by most people's standards. Well, I think I'm gonna let it go. It's a little small to keep. Definitely could keep it. We're not keeping any big ones, but there we go. Just hit on the way down. Let's send it home. Bye-bye. Ribs. Look at that. Well, we explored the entire lake today. Made our way back here and started catching fish. So maybe the grass isn't always greener on the other side. My racket. Thank you.
I'm a provider.
Back in the Arctic oven. We had a great time getting a little bonfire going on the ice. Drilled a bunch of holes and got some more action. Caught a small laker, but it slowed down a little bit today, and so we're you know, really looking and hoping for another slam fest like we did on our first morning here. But we had a delicious meal, reheated ribs over the fire and some toast with some spinach dip. Anyways, we're having a blast out here. Beautiful night. Day turned into, you know, blue skies, not too cold, and yeah, gorgeous spots overall. You know, we're catching fish. Got a nice pike today too, on the Burbot lines, which we immediately released. So does that count if it's not a target species? Probably not, but kind of, you know. And anyways, yeah, we're gonna turn in for a well-deserved sleep. Tomorrow's another day, and yeah, we'll see what we can catch. Good morning. It is our 4th day out here, and this is going to be our last full day to fish this lake, because tomorrow morning we might fish in the morning, but then we got to break camp and get out of here. We're gonna boil some drinking water here. Advanced food planning skills. Look at this menu. So today is breakfast burritos. We're on a real burrito tip out here. Well, it's my day to do the bulk of the cooking, so I'm in here making the coffee. I got some more snow in here melting, and I boil that for drinking water, and I'm just heating up some breakfast burritos. We're on a big burrito tip out here. They're pre-made and wrapped in tinfoil, so I can just put them right on the frying pan, reheat them, so super easy. And Ryan and Lee stepped out of the tent, and we've decided that we're gonna move our spot in this general area, but go about 10 feet shallower and just try something a little bit different, but right in this area where we've had luck before.
The weather forecast is it's -8 right now, and it's supposed to warm up to 0.
-8, it feels balmy.
We're about 70 kilometers the way the crow flies here from the closest road. So this is a remote wilderness lake that we're in right now, but the ride to get in here on a snowmobile is much longer because there's no direct route because of mountains and other obstructions, which means you know, it's a solid 4-hour ride. So tomorrow we're going to have to more or less just kind of pack up, maybe fish a bit in the morning, but more or less just pack up and head home. So we're really looking forward to hopefully getting some more lake trout today, and hopefully some big ones too, like we got last time, if not bigger. Those burritos should be about done. All right, run this out to the boys, and before too long, I'll be fishing too. All right, let's check out these burritos. Just gotta melt some more snow, wait for this to boil for drinking water. Bean breakfast burrito. Delicious. This is an insulated drinking water bag. Look at how thick that insulation is there.
Oh, fish just came in fast. Oh, here comes fish, guys. Fish, fast fish. Yes! Oh, I missed him.
Oh no. So I'm charging up the battery for our Panoptics, charging up my large battery, so keep that charging, then I can charge my camera batteries. What the hell? What happened? Why did they get scared?
Spoon scared them away again.
You think so? Should I pull the spoon in?
I think so. Well, unless they circle around, I guess let's see. Let's give
Maybe
it
the spoon is attracting them though too.
Let's give it the 5-minute test. That was the best school of fish we've ever
Jesus.
seen. Fish. No, that's a fish. That's a fish.
It's darting. It's coming
He's
for you.
going after you, Lee. He's going for it.
You're gonna get him.
Go! Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, missed him.
Oh, I'm gonna drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, fish
There,
on.
I think.
Fish on, baby.
Oh, lost him. That was a good hook set too. He still got off.
We got some action here, baby. That was a long wait. Woo, it's a good size.
Still down there?
Oh, it's going for a run.
There's a couple big ones. Oh, there it is, right there. Right there.
See him?
Oh yeah. Oh, look at him there. Look at him there. Look at him there under the ice. Oh.
Going again.
Oh, he's a big one, boys.
He's going again.
Yeah.
He's swimming down. He's swimming down.
Just don't do it then, Lee. Woo! Here he comes. It's a good one, buddy. This might be the biggest one yet. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's swimming. Oh, he's big. He's big. Oh shoot! Let him run. Let him run. Let him run. Let him run. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Here, got him. Got him. Hold on. Oh shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Here we go, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get big boy.
Size of that thing.
Hell yeah, baby. Woo! All right, here we go. Took a little longer to hook up today, but we got a big old Laker, baby. Look at that beauty. Let's get a closer look at this guy. He's still going. Okay, you're gonna let him go. Okay, well, there we go, baby. Took us a bit of time. After I cooked up breakfast, it was going pretty slow, but we were marking fish and we lost a couple, and all of a sudden some tanks roll in. I had just rigged up my line using a spoon up high. So I'm using 20-pound fluorocarbon, 50-pound braid, and I rigged up a liter of fluorocarbon. Then I put a spoon, then about 1.5 foot of 20-pound fluorocarbon, and then one of these large tube jigs made by Big Sky Jigs right here in the Yukon. So yes, finally we connected. So yeah, that feels pretty freaking exciting. Yes! Lee's hooked into one here. Action Jackson, baby.
Oh, he spit it out.
Oh, you lost it?
Yeah.
Oh
He's
man.
still there.
Coming after it.
Here he comes back. Oh, he's coming for
He's
you.
gonna smash Leo. That's a smaller one.
See that red blot? Oh, it's going back. God, it's just
Not
so
sure which-
much more
right
fun
for the
with this
wide
thing
now.
when you actually have the chance of catching a whale like this.
Yeah.
Here he comes. He's coming up. He's coming up. Oh, he is big. He is big. Look at him run through the ice. Oh.
Oh, cool.
Just up. Just up. Just up. Outside of this. There we go.
Yeah! Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy.
Oh my gosh, he's big.
Oh, he's still pulling.
Dude, I was just thinking, I'm like, somebody's gonna land a 40-pounder.
This might be it. This is it.
My
You're breathing hard.
wrist is getting sore.
This fight has been going on for 7 minutes already. Oh my, he's huge. Jesus Christ, he's so much bigger than the other ones. This is the one you were waiting for, guys.
Lee.
Oh, look at the line go, look at the line. Oh my gosh.
Peeling off line.
Just let him run, let him run. Oh my God. Ooh, this is a big one.
So what's going on right now is Lee has hooked into what's probably the biggest fish of the trip. He's been already fighting it for well over 5 minutes.
9 minutes now.
9 minutes now, yeah, 9-minute fight. He's getting sore, but it's just crazy, a lot of intensity here. It's running out his reel, it's running out his spool. He's using this bait caster.
Okay, you're gonna pull up and then reel down.
Oh, I see
Holy
it.
shit, look, it's still taking line.
I see it through the ice.
Holy crap. Reel faster, Lee, reel faster. And you gotta lift it up as you reel. Lift, 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 and then reel down. Oh my God, look at him under the ice. Oh, there he is. Oh man, that's a big fish. Holy.
Ho, ho, ho. Look, you can see it through the ice.
Oh man, that's a big fish. Holy. I've never felt a fish with so much power in my life. I think here he comes, real fast. Real fast. Let's see if we can get his nose up here. Look at him, guys. Look at him. Oh my God.
Holy cow.
Here he comes.
Look at him.
Reel. Okay, let him run. Oh, burp some more bubbles. Jeez, he's just taking line. Straight line now, guys. Look at that reel. Look at that thing under the ice.
Whoa. Look at that.
Here we go. Here, there's the leader. Let's see if we get his head up here. Come on. Let's see his head up. Come on. Buddy. Okay, here we go. Come on. Yes. No. Gone.
Oh no. Oh
What happened? We lost him on the ice?
No, it
just spat the
wasn't
hook?
hooked that good.
Oh, man. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Wow, son of a...
let's catch another one.
Let's get another one. It's still down there.
Was it just
I'm still vibrating right now. Like that's like sneaking up on a 40-inch ram right there.
Oh, cheers, buddy.
Really? Like
Cheers,
Cheers,
buddy.
Lee. Awesome.
equally
Cheers,
as
buddy. That
equally
was
exciting.
awesome, yeah.
Just a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah.
The power of that fish is unlike anything I've ever seen in my life.
Cheers, my friends. That was
Cheers.
fantastic.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Cheers. Lee caught it on a chartreuse tube jig. So what do? We all immediately switched to chartreuse tube jigs. Is this the color? Not quite, eh?
Close enough. It's got a little reflector yellow guys on the back of it.
Oh, okay. Well, the day got nice. We're noticing when the high pressure rolls around, the fishing seems to pick up. Low pressure, fish were coming in, but we weren't getting any bites. And as soon as it started to get nice and sunny out and we started to see some blue sky, then we just started smashing big fish. So anyways, I'm gonna go get some lunch going. We're gonna do a fish fry up one of the keepers. We're only keeping what would be a small fish for this lake. Yeah, we're gonna cook up some fillets, so I'm excited. I'm gonna do it right in the tent on the Coleman double burner. The boys approve of the fish. Yes, we're just cooking up this awesome orange lake trout here, which for some reason to me seems to taste better than the white stuff. But using a little Old Bay and some butter. We didn't have oil, so we're cooking it in butter. So I think that's adding to the flavor, but definitely nice to dine on one of these freaking amazing, wild, delicious Yukon Lakers. Well, here we are on day 4 of our adventure, and it is beautiful. Crazy how much it's changed. It was super overcast, super low pressure this morning, really foggy. Couldn't even see the shore anywhere around you, and now it is completely cleared up. We've done well with fishing, still not an absolute slamboree like the first morning we were here, but super exciting with what was, probably 30 to 40 pound lake trout on. Extremely long fight, maybe about 13 minutes. Just epic. Got off right at the bottom of the hole, but wow, that was really cool to watch. I caught another nice one as well. So we're just gonna kind of kick it around camp today and fish out of this shelter, maybe pop back to our other one, and maybe hole hop with a few holes around here. But we are getting some action in this shelter. So yeah, I'm gonna just basically stay at it and see if we can't hook into another giant fish. And sadly, tomorrow will be the day we have to kind of just pack up and go, because we have a long travel day tomorrow, long drive, about a 6-hour drive, and probably about 3 hours, 4 hours to break camp and eat. And anyways, just having a blast. Such a beautiful day. The Yukon! Look at this, I'm just basking in this Yukon splendor out here. And there's been some ravens pecking at something not far from our camp here, maybe 200-300 meters. They've been pecking at something in the ice the entire time I've been here. So I decided to just ride out and see exactly what it is. Ooh, interesting. Nature is gruesome. It is a dead swan. Maybe get frozen to the ice. Sometimes they can freeze into the ice if they're sleeping. And if they're sick or weak, they get stuck there. They can't migrate. They die. Look at the size of the swan's foot. Very big birds. Feels very leathery. That is the circle of life, I suppose. Nature is not always so peachy. I'm gonna head back over with Ryan and Lee and try some more ice fishing. Absolutely freaking beautiful day though. Look at this. So go fish the one you just poked? Okay. Okay, baby. Well, essentially how we're fishing right now is something called hole hopping. And I'm following Ryan and Lee. They're drilling holes, fishing them for a bit, then moving on, checking different depths of water and just kind of trying to move around and find the fish. And I'm more or less following them and fishing the same holes that they kind of get to try first, because oftentimes, sure, there might not be fish right in that immediate area right away, but 10 minutes later there might be. So I'm going to try each hole for about 15 minutes and then move. And we're going to kind of move around the lake, just hole hopping to see if we can get on any fish, because it's really slowed down in the spot we were in the ice hut, despite the absolute whale we had on and the big one I caught. Anyways, yeah, we'll see what we can come up with here. But man, it'd be great to get something of some serious size like that one Lee had on. Just unreal. Well, we are back in the ice fishing hut. We actually found an area where there's sandy bottom, about 9 feet deep, which is good for burbot. So we set a couple lines there for burbot. Then we drilled some holes out this way and found that it got shallower. So we're actually at a deep point here. So we picked a pretty good spot to begin with, because we're fishing at about 60 feet deep. Anyways, I'm gonna jump back in there, cook up some dinner, and hopefully catch a couple more fish.
Tzatziki, red pepper, and roasted chicken. Delicious. Big fish, big fish, big fish. We're gonna play it nice and careful, nice and slow.
So what's going on now is Ryan has just hooked into a beast. It could be another giant one similar to the one that got off right below the ice earlier, but it's taken a long time to bring it in, so we're just doing it slowly but surely.
Guys, this is it. This is the one we were waiting for.
10 feet away.
10 feet, okay.
We're getting close up.
Oh, here he is, here he is.
Don't even worry about it.
Jesus! Look, Chris, get him on the camera. Holy sh!
Take your time, take your time.
Holy sh! What a fucking monster. He's coming through, he's coming through! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, Lee, check out this.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
Ooh, congrats, man.
Woo. Oh my god, that is an absolute whale. Wow. What a freaking tank, bud.
Oh yeah. I can't see the tail of it though.
Woo!
There you go. Yeah, keep.
What a dinosaur, bro. Good job. Look at the size of the mouth on that thing. See you later.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah!
Yes!
Good job!
Yeah, baby.
Guys,
Just slowly moving
we
away.
fucking did it.
Good job, Ryan. Hell yes! Yes!
I'm f***ing shaking. Like, I haven't fucking struck like this for a ram in like forever. Oh.
How you feeling there, buddy?
Oh, like, I freak it out. Freak it out. So happy.
God, personal best Laker.
Personal best. Oh,
Fucking
yeah. Yes.
That's gonna be a hard one. That's gonna be a hard one to beat.
Wow.
How long were you fighting that for?
I videotaped the whole thing, so at least probably, I'm gonna guess 10 minutes. That was a
fun as hell.
fantastic day.
Oh, what a finale with that whale, bud.
Holy
You
man.
really can have a dramatic way of doing things. I love it. We are about to close up shop here. It's 11. We fished till 11. We're all exhausted. So we're reeling in, but man, I guess I lost one at the end that tangled our lines. But the finale was the absolute whale, the pig. Bigger than the biggest one of the trip so far. So a pretty epic way to end it. But right now is pretty much the last of it. We're reeling in, and I'm looking forward to our next annual Yukon ice fishing trip. Well, we decided to pack up the tent. Well, as you can see, we have some interesting weather. It started snowing sort of mid-morning, and then the wind picked up, and it is dumping wet snow. Fortunately, it's not cold out, but that wind is starting to make it feel like that. And it's kind of a whiteout, so we're basically just trying to pack everything up. We had a coffee, oatmeal this morning, and we melted some snow to make some water, because we're going to need a good amount of water for the long trip home. Not ideal to try to pack up in this, but hopefully it doesn't blow over our trails, and we'll be able to follow our track back to where we started, back to the trail in the bush. But of course we also have that marked in our GPS if we don't feel like using the force.
Well, we are just here packing up. The snow's actually let off a bit, so visibility's a little better, which will be good for travel. We're getting there. We got the tent down, we got the ice hut down, everything kind of packed away in its place. And I just wanted to take a second to talk about this Yukon expedition sled that you hear Ryan loading behind me. This is the Arctic Responder. All the sleds we have are Yukon expedition sleds, and there's something that doing the snowmobile assisted trips that I've been doing and that I've done this year and before, there's something that I just kind of drool over because it's what I always wished I had. And that's actually how I met Ryan. Is I looked up his sleds and found his website and was following his social media for probably 3 years before somehow I got on his radar, and he ended up giving me a shout. But it's really cool to see these things in action. This one is the Arctic Responder. It's the biggest one he has. The entire hitch mechanism is flat and wide, so it really adds extra protection, stops snow from kicking up into the sled onto your gear. It holds just the most amount of stuff, but also just how durable it is and how long lasting it is in comparison to, you know, ones built with different designs and different material. And then one of the things that I think is really cool too is the boxes that Yukon expedition sleds make as well. If you've seen some of my videos, I have a stainless steel, or sorry, a welded aluminum box that I had fabbed for the back. It doesn't have a lid, it's a bit heavier, and these ones are just more well thought out. I just went and had that fab. So those are going to be something for sale next year that I'm going to look at too, and they can ship them flat packed and you just screw them together, so shipping doesn't cost a lot. Yeah, just really neat to see some of these you know, innovative things that Yukon expedition sleds make, and really get them out here and give them a real good test in a remote area. And they enabled us to freaking just slam a bunch of monster Lakers, baby. So I'm having a blast, and I've already kind of hinted at maybe do you want to do this trip or something similar again next year.
Like right now that's 4 feet wide. About 4 feet wide, 4 feet tall, cargo.
And it's wide enough that it's not tippy too.
Oh yeah, you'll never tip this over.
Oh, it doesn't feel like we got anything, guys. Well, that's it. No burbot, but we did find that we got broken off, which is a thick lanyard, a thick line got broken, so something was on there, but no luck today. Anyways, that's it. We're going to be on our way home now. It's the last thing we have to do, so we're going that way. This is a Martin set. It's called a Martin box for a fisher, I guess, too. It's broken, but this trap goes in the box. You can see the fur on the tree. Just something that's kind of uniquely the Yukon. Like, trapping is still a fairly major part of life here, even though you can't make money from it like you could, but people still actively do it. Check out that Wolverine set. This here looks like a Conibear 330 size, and this looks like a Wolverine box. So essentially you'd take that trap and you'd stick it in the box and bait the back of the box, which would force the Wolverine to go through it, and boom, it's an instant kill trap. You wouldn't see a trap set like this closer to where I am, where there's pet dogs and stuff could get caught in it, but out here it's not an issue. But anyways, yeah, I can't say I've ever seen a Wolverine set before. Well, that is it. Another great one in the record books. We are back where we started and just loading up the trailer to finish off our trip. It was just amazing. Everything I could hope for. Just getting back into that wild country, tangling with these giant lake trout, hanging out with these guys, camping out on the ice, exploring the lake. We rode back. I got some beautiful views along the way, and it was really interesting to do a larger scale snowmobile trip. Every different kind of travel has its own challenges. Snowmobiling, it's not as physically demanding as man hauling a toboggan, but there's other things you gotta know. You gotta know how to get unstuck. You need more mechanical knowledge, different ways to pack, lash down your gear, etc., etc. And it was really cool to learn a bit more about snowmobiling, learn how to ride in deep powder, and just experience what was hands down the best ice fishing of my life. It's been another amazing trip in the Yukon.